put a dowel rod between my toes, excuse me.
And bacon and chives and biscuits and cheese and sour cream. Good morning. So the kids are over at the gymnastics place again. One of their other friends is having a birthday party here as well. People are coming back over to our house later to swim some. Should be a pretty fun afternoon if it doesn't rain.
Give me my cheese! I'm gonna get your cheese. I'm gonna get my cheese. Preston, I'll get their cheese.
Okay. Oh man, it's hot out here. All right, so we're back. Friends are over swimming, but the kids want to get in this boat thing, but it's not inflated. So it comes with a little hand pump, but I'm not about to sit here in this heat and pump it by hand. So I'm going to adapt it with the Shop Vac and some paper towels and some painter's tape because that's what I have on hand. I'm thinking I'm going to take the business end and wrap it in paper towels and then cram that in the end of that and then tape the whole thing up and maybe that'll work. Seems reasonable, right?
We'll give it a try.
Yeah. Yep, adapter piece number 1. Adapter piece number 2. Yeah, adapter number 3. Serious business. All right, let's flip the switch and see if it blows itself apart. All right, it's holding. Oh. Okay, well. Dang, I really thought that was going to work. All right, so yeah, it's really, really hot. I need to get this done. All right, so I've taken the paper towel out, and now I've just taped it up, and I don't know, turn it back on and see what happens. Okay, maybe it's holding. We'll try that. Hey, all right, we got some air going in. Now it's just gonna take forever.
Guys, amazing ever!
Yep, getting there. All right, now we just got to inflate the bottom. Oh, I'm about to melt. I think it's probably over 100 out here. All right, here you go. I don't know if all y'all are supposed to be in at the same time. Alright, so we've all been out in the pool for a while having a good time. We've got some barbecue in the Instant Pot that we're doing a different way. It's a dry rub. We've never cooked it that way, but I'm sure it'll be good. However, while we've been swimming, I've noticed a problem. Wasp's nest. Right up there. And I need to take care of it. Thankfully, though, I've got the right stuff. Alright, this is kind of point blank range, but here goes nothing. Yep, we got it. I don't think it can survive that very long. Just for good measure. I'm sure there are other ones somewhere, but that's the one I can reach for right now.
I have a YouTube channel.
Well, I guess that means my barbecue's done. So we've been outside for a really long time, but everybody's kind of getting out of the pool and filtering in. So we're going to crack the Instant Pot open here real soon. We did a big Boston butt, shoulder cut, whatever you want to call it. It goes by a couple of different names, but it should make really good barbecue. But like I said, we used a dry spice rub that our friends brought over that we've had on ribs before, but not barbecue. Normally we cook it in a lot of vinegar and it kind of falls apart this way, but this should come out a whole lot more dry, I guess. I mean, it's still going to be moist because it's got a lot of fat content in it, but it's not going to be swimming in liquid like we used to. So we're going to have probably some of it on buns, and then I've got our rice cooker going also. Because barbecue is really best enjoyed, at least in my opinion, over rice with hash and hot sauce, which we've got in the fridge. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Except for that it's not actually done. I put a fork in it and it wasn't like fall apart tender like I expected it to be, so I've turned the Instant Pot back on and hopefully another 20 minutes will do it. I don't know, we'll see. I think it's done now. That means it's Wolverine time. All done. Yep, that's a lot of barbecue.
So, Matthew.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Yeah, it is a little bit. I thought we might play some ping pong later, and so I was just practicing my part in that.
Yeah. What's going on?
No, we're just trying to protect someone who's sensitive to eating sounds and eating sights right now, so...
How's that going?
I don't know. I've got loud ambient music playing, and we're singing Monty Python, so hopefully it's making a difference.
So ugly.
On the bright side of life. Good morning. Church is over. We're home for the afternoon. It's starting to kind of drizzle and rain outside. Everybody's really tired from yesterday. We kind of all ended up where we couldn't see a clock, and we were talking with our friends and just hanging out, and then someone said, hey, it's almost 11 o'clock. So yeah, it was kind of a late evening, but we all had a really good time just hanging out. We don't have a ton of plans for today. We've got some organization stuff that we want to get taken care of. The schoolroom still needs a lot of work for the semester coming up. We've got curriculum things that kind of need to be separated into different bins for first semester, second semester stuff, just so we're not digging through quite as many supplies. Just general maintenance stuff. But it's raining outside, which makes us not want to go out and do things. We need to get some totes for stuff, and I don't know. I just don't like walking in the rain, especially when there's been thunder. Anyway, we're getting lunch together now, and we'll just kind of see how the afternoon plays out.
I need to put a dowel rod between my toes, excuse me. So every year when it's time to start the school year, you have to kind of go through the schoolroom and decide what's going to work for my family this year. And we're actually, because now we're adding Luke into the mix very solidly, he has curriculum, he has stuff he's got to do every day. Atlas likes to play with sticks. We're turning everything around a bit, not everything, the desk area around in the schoolroom. For how long it's come here, like this, but we're moving it to come out, and obviously it's covered in stuff because Matthew's cleaning up his area, and I haven't finished putting away everything, and there's just stuff everywhere. And there's stuff going on underneath the table that I don't understand. But we're looking at just turning everything around, moving it. Please don't have him attack my toes. This cat loves a stick. Anyways, that's what we're doing right now. But what are you doing?
I found something for you.
What?
Well, this is our old editing computer that I've just had some files on and stuff. But when I picked it up, I noticed that it was kind of rattly.
Yeah.
Oh, that I thought I saw.
Yeah.
Really? You're a turd.
Yes, my turd.
Really?
Now, do you know where your other three pieces are?
Yes, I do. I know exactly where they are. Yay. Luke, why did you put them in the computer?
Because I didn't want you to get mad.
Toddler logic.
Because he didn't get fussed at for losing my puzzle pieces already. No, I wasn't mad about that. He didn't get in big trouble for that, but look, I can make it now. I have all my pieces. Yay! I'm happy. Matthew did get me the mini ones, but, this is mine, so there you go. This one's like a million times easier to put together than those little ones. Because you'll notice there's two notchy ones. But this part's a little bit harder because they don't bend as much.
It's a little ball. It's little.
So this is not a toy for Luke. This is Mommy's, okay? When you get older, you can play with it, but not now. You're too little because you just lose my pieces and hide them.
What do they? This looks like a ball.
I know it looks like a ball, but it's a puzzle. In the computer that whole time. Really? We searched high and low for these.
Well, it wasn't just in the computer. It was in the computer and behind the octopus legs of the power supply that is kind of bunched up in the front, the leads I'm not using. So you would have had to pick the whole computer up and kind of tilt it like that to shake the parts out so you could see them.
Was really all this stuff there that didn't need to be there?
Well, I mean, some of it's I'm taking out because I'm just, as much as I love original hardware, emulators went out on usability.
They really do.
You always find little surprises when you clean up a tight place like this. Like my missing one key off my keyboard. Yeah, there we go, back in business. I structure all the files for the vlogs in directories with the names of the dates, and so I type the number 1 a lot, and I use the number key, but it's annoying because I have to hit the 1 on the number line instead of the number key, and it drives me crazy, but glad to have it back. Ooh, potato soup. And bacon and chives and biscuits and cheese and sour cream.
Healthiest dinner ever?
Yes, I think it is.
No.
We've got a green vegetable, we've got a starch, we've got a meat, and we've got a dairy product. That is a balanced meal. Totally.
No.
Does potato soup make you happy?
Yes.
What higher accolades could a meal ever have? So for the time being, we've turned the table back like we had it in the room, but we're completely certain that it's going to end up turned kind of the other way. Editing station here is going to end up back in this corner here. When we move that cabinet out, we got a little small table that we're going to go in there, and I think it's going to make the room work a whole lot better. Right now, it's kind of tight in the area I'm sitting. I mean, the chair is here between the edge of the table and the kitchen floor over here. So it'll be nice to get everything changed around. I think that's going to flow a whole lot better, especially when all three of the kids are in here doing stuff. Well, today's shout out of the day goes to the Greer family. They say, I love to crochet. If you're weird, then I'm weird too. Ha! I'm 34, by the way. It's not an old ladies thing. Thanks, guys. Yeah, Lisa has picked up the crochet needle every now and then and started to make things. But with cats and little kids, yarn's not a good thing to have laying around. So we'll see how far she gets on this before something happens to it. Hopefully it won't, because I know she's already put a lot of work into it. Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thanks for joining us today. Good night.
1 second, I'm trying to get. So